What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new episode of the Opey and I home show presented here on HGTV. Today, in this episode, we renovate our kitchen. We have our sample of our cabinets, and the idea is to go to Lowe's and essentially get all the supplies that we'll need to help reface the kitchen and make this kitchen much more aesthetically pleasing and just kind of bring the entire living room, kitchen, open space, open concept all together. So before we get into the video, make sure you leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and of course, lead designer on this project is, of course, Opey, and I'm her lovely assistant. So let's get to it. So we're back from Lowe's, and I'll show you guys what we bought in a few seconds, but the first thing that we're gonna be doing is removing all the cabinet doors from the kitchen. She's already started, but you get the idea. So let's remove these and then we'll go on further to what we bought and what we're gonna need for at least the first part of refacing our cabinets. To show you guys what we bought at Lowe's, we bought the knobs to go on all the cabinets. We bought our sandpaper, wood filler, our putty knife for the wood filler. We also bought these painter's tripods to help us paint the cabinets, a paint store, and then our essentials to help paint. We have a roller, 2 brushes, and some containers. So what we did so far is we removed some of the actual cabinets, and Opie's actually sanding a couple of them now. I'm gonna remove the remainder of them, take off all the little hinges and all the knobs for all of them, and then we'll start cleaning them, which we've been using actual mineral spirits. So we also bought mineral spirits from Lowe's, and that allows us to help clean it down, to help remove any of the grease from the cabinets. And so yeah, let's continue on with this journey of removing everything and setting it down. Fun.
To make a mistake, I'm so far gone, bad blood turned on. I burn to anyone in my way. I'm about to bury my hatchet, so pick up the plush in your casket. These chemicals give me bad reactions. Burn it down to the ashes. Fan the flame until it catches. Rising in the blackness. Burn it down to the ashes. I'm here for the vengeance. Now you're to behave. Get up in my business. I put you down in the grave. I'm so far gone, bad blood turned on. I burn to anyone in my way. I'm about to bury my hatchet, so pick up the plush in your casket. These chemicals give me bad reactions. Burn it down.
The current time is 3:30 in the morning. We sanded down all the cabinets here. We cleaned them, so we use a little vacuum, the Dyson vacuum, to collect all the dust and everything. We wiped down our entire, wipe down, sanitize, Lysol wipes, you name it. We did the whole 9. We did everything up here, literally, just full on clean of the kitchen. Just in preparation for tomorrow, which we will do the primer, and we'll also be doing the painting of the cabinets itself. I am physically exhausted. Opie already went upstairs to go take a shower because that is much needed. My glasses completely covered in dust. Everything was actually covered in dust. And I know, I already see it in the comments, like, why don't you guys do this in a garage? It's so unsanitary. Just mind your business. Just mind your business. Alright? We covered everything to the best of our ability. We sanitized, cleaned everything to the best of our ability. And we should be fine. I think we did a fantastic job. But I will catch you guys in the morning so that we can do the primer and we can do the painting. And also get Opie on camera because she hasn't really said anything in this vlog, so catch you guys tomorrow.
To do now, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Jukebox in the corner, taking me for a ride. Into the motion, we're exploding out of trouble inside. You wanna roll with me,
guys? So I'm really exhausted, but yesterday was a really long day. We got a lot done. As Danny said, we did a lot of, like, the bulk of the work yesterday. So we took down all the cabinets, decided to wash them because they were really like oily, and in order to like do a really good paint job on cabinets, you really need to make sure that like they're washed down properly, so that way you give them a good sand and then you can prime them and then paint them. For those of you who haven't done this or are looking to do this, I highly recommend this primer. This primer is great. It really does dry in a very quick time. Honestly, as soon as you're painting it, it dries automatically. It says that it takes 45 minutes to dry, but to be honest, it takes like 15. This is a really good primer. This is probably the best primer I've ever used on something in a while, so I highly recommend this primer. I wish you guys can feel it. Like, it is so dry, and we just put this on maybe like 2 hours ago. It has no like texture. It's like super smooth. It's just it's really nice, and I think that the paint will just glide on really nicely on this. And the finish that I got in the paint is actually satin. I know most people like glossy finishes, but for those who know me know that I don't like high gloss or anything really shiny. So I decided to go with the satin finish, which is kind of, it's going to make it look like it's matte, but it's going to be durable enough to be able to clean it. So I'm really excited. Just looking at the kitchen now and seeing everything white makes me so happy, because it just now brings like our home together. Everything else is like now matched, and it's nice. So yeah, I don't want to stay up too late, so we're gonna get started.
tonight the stars are out, so let's paint the town. I'm running when I hit the ground, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
So the current time is 2:20 in the morning, and we finally finished day 2, which entailed a lot of priming and a lot of painting. Opie's gonna go over what she currently painted here in the kitchen as well as downstairs, and then I'll go over what I did upstairs.
But just kind of an overview of what we did today. You know, we finished priming all of the cabinets and just like the bases and everything, and then once that was done, I got a head start on painting everything. So as you can see, these are all like freshly painted. So we primed, I did a first coat, and I did a second coat. Like I said before, anyone who knows me knows that I'm obsessed with white, grays, and blacks. So to finally have the house like completed, this was the last thing on the first floor that needed to be completed to make it feel cohesive. So it looks really good. You know, obviously we just gotta wait for it to dry, put the doorknobs or the new knobs that we got on there. And yeah, so tomorrow we'll continue doing the doors and finish painting those. Those take a little bit longer just because there are so many details in the cabinets. So it takes a little bit longer to kind of like get into the crevices and like smooth everything out. So you kind of have to take your time on that, and then on top of that you have to do the front and the back, and then they each get 2 sides, 2 layers of paint. So as you can see, it takes some time, but I am very happy that we've accomplished a lot in the last 2 days. So the only thing left now are just the doors, and we're almost at the finish line.
So this is actually where I spent most of my afternoon. I spent my time priming all the cabinets. We have a good amount of cabinets here in the house, so we felt like it was best if we broke it into sections where I would focus on priming and Opie would focus on painting, just because she had a little bit more attention to detail than I did, and she can go over everything with like a fine-tooth comb better than I can. We just felt like it was more effective and more time efficient if we kind of separated ourselves and focus on 2 different tasks. But to just kind of give you an idea of how long this took, as Opie mentioned, we started yesterday on Saturday around like 4 or 5 o'clock. We didn't stop till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we cleaned everything downstairs, woke up at like 12, and then went straight to it until now, which is 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's been pretty much a full like 2 days of just straight renovations and doing all this work for the downstairs kitchen. So by no means is refacing your kitchen easy, but I mean, it's coming out nice. So I am definitely happy with the results so far. And of course it makes her happy, so I can't be mad at the idea of doing something like that. So, but definitely excited to show you guys the final results. We're gonna wait until tomorrow morning. As she mentioned, we do have work, so we'll probably do everything after work. And then hopefully once the paint dries, we can actually put them on and show you the final product. So definitely excited about that. If you have enjoyed the video so far, make sure you leave the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Out here with the squad, everybody tryna go, yeah, the party jumping off. Hey, we putting on a show, tryna catch a vibe. We do this every time, like na 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 na. Feeling like I'm on the highway, cause everything been going my way. And now they looking at me sideways. I'm like na 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 na. This is where I wanna be, na na na. Never ever gonna leave.
Finally complete. I think we did a really good job. I'm super impressed. The kitchen looks completely different than what it used to, with the uglyish brown that I used to be in the background. So now, clean white cabinets. It looks great. Of course, Opie did a great job. She is resting her life away because the poor woman was just grinding 24/7 to get these cabinets done. But that is going to be a wrap for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Say bye to the channel.
Bye, guys.
I'm